Now at 5:30 with cold temperatures, frostbite can happen in just a matter of minutes if you step outside without the right protection. We have a live report on how to stay safe.
Also on WKYT this morning, main roads might be cleared off by now, but some side roads still have nearly a foot of snow in some spots. We'll have a live look at the roads out there coming up in a report in just a few.
Current temperatures well below zero for several locations. As we head into the night and into tomorrow, it gets even colder. I'll show you those temperatures coming up.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning as we all live a little history together with this bitterly cold weather out there. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith, and you're saying that because it's going to be so cold.
Yeah, right. Potential records being shattered. We're keeping a watch on things. I think we've been about 6 below zero as far as the temperature right now. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris on this severe weather day. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we already broke that record. The record was -5. We're already past that, and we only dropped from here on out. It's -6 there. Mount Sterling. See the lighter shade of pink? Yeah, they're from, say, Paris to Carlisle and also making your way into Flemingsburg. That's where we're having -8 to -10 degrees. It's really, really cold for all locations. Now throw in that wind, which isn't much. It's a good 3 to 8 miles per hour, but it drops those wind chill values -20 now in Lexington, Mount Sterling, and also Richmond. Now, as we go throughout the day, watch this 24-hour planner. We only stay in the single digits this afternoon, maybe even a few flakes here and there. Off into the night and into tomorrow morning, more records to be broken. When do we get away from this pattern? Well, I'll show you that coming up in your 7-day, just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you in just a little bit. We thank you very much. And temperatures continue to drop below zero this morning. With that wind chill, of course, it feels much worse.
It can be brutal. That means the chance of cold-related injuries like frostbite is there. WKYT's Mark Barber is live from downtown Lexington with the latest on how we can all protect ourselves from this bitter cold.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. You're right. It is brutal out here, and as we just heard from Micah, the wind chill readings are now 20 below zero, and that number is just going to keep dropping through the morning. Now, in these bone-chillingly cold temperatures, health concerns are a major issue because skin can freeze in just a few minutes. Doctors say it only takes between 10 to 30 minutes for exposed skin before it is susceptible to frostbite. Now, we have already seen this week just how dangerous these cold temperatures are. The coroner says that 2 people died who were exposed to this extreme cold. Now, doctors are saying that the first symptoms of frostbite include confusion. It also includes tiredness, dizziness. Now, they say if you start to experience any sort of tingling or burning sensations on your skin, you need to get indoors immediately.
Well, certainly the only people that should be out are people that are healthy, not people that are very young or very old or very debilitated. And you should use common sense. You should not be out there for a prolonged period of time. You should stay warm and dry, dress in layers, try to limit the amount of bare skin that's exposed. And at the first sign that you're getting cold and that you're feeling any burning in your skin, you should just come in and get warm.
Now, if you do have to step outside or work outside today, how do you stay warm in these extremely cold temperatures? Well, from someone who is out here, it is not easy. I am bundled up to the point where I can barely even move, and I am still cold, but I've got 2 separate thermal layers on. I'm wearing 3 gloves. I've also got 3 coats on, as you can see, a scarf and a hat. And again, it is still cold out here, so if you have to step out, please prepare for this brutal cold. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Very well said, and of course you can see his breath there and all of that this morning. Very difficult circumstances on very, very cold mornings like this. Not having a home can be life-threatening. So Lexington city leaders and volunteers who help the homeless are making sure that everyone has some warm place to go. Many shelters are staying open 24 hours now in order to help those in need. Some of the people say the shelters have helped them stay safe for a very long time.
Good-hearted people out there, as you can tell, they're out there laughing and stuff, so it's a pretty good place. I've been in and out of the shelter for 4 years.
Volunteers at the Community Inn and the Catholic Action Center say they are in need of donations right now, especially cold weather clothing and canned goods. On WKYT.com, we have a full list of homeless shelters and warming centers opened up in Lexington and elsewhere in central, eastern, and southern Kentucky.
Well, most of the main roads in Lexington have been cleared. Some side roads still haven't been touched.
And that's leading to a lot of stranded vehicles just spinning their wheels. We have a crew out driving around Lexington this morning with a current look at the roads. And we go to our very own Whitney Wetzel to see how things are looking. Good morning, Whitney.
Good morning, Bill. We actually just turned off of Reading Road onto Spangler Drive. That's near Kirk Levington Park. And as you can see, this is what a typical neighborhood road looks like this morning. You can see that you can barely see any black pavement on this road. Obviously, we can still drive on it, but there is definitely a pretty good layer of snow and probably even ice since we do have sub-zero temperatures this morning. Now, with the additional snow that we had throughout the day yesterday, road crews actually had to go out and resalt and repave the main road. So it was only after that that they were able to make neighborhood streets a priority. The city is purchasing additional salt. Mayor Jim Gray said in a press conference yesterday that we have had enough snow to get through this storm, but they are still preparing for another round. The city has 3,700 tons of salt right now, and they are expecting to get another 1,250 tons delivered today. They also plan to buy another 3,000 tons, which could cost more than $200,000. And I also want to mention that since midnight, Lexington police have responded to at least 3 accidents and about a dozen calls to help stranded drivers. No one was hurt in any of those incidents, but again, do take it easy out on the roads this morning. You are going to run into situations like this neighborhood road if you do have to leave the house. We're live in Lexington. Whitney Wetzel, back to you.
Well, new this morning, slick roads are partially to blame for a wreck that killed a Danville woman in Washington County. The crash happened on the Kentucky 150 bypass a mile east of Springfield around 5 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. Troopers say the driver of a car headed westbound crossed over the center line and hit a car driven by 51-year-old Rhonda Yates of Danville. Yates died at the hospital. The driver and his passenger in the other car are still in the hospital.
Keep in mind that these extreme cold temperatures can be dangerous for our little 4-legged friends as well. You want to make sure that you don't leave your pets outside for very long. You can also put a jacket on them for some extra warmth. If you need to leave them outside for an extended period of time, Dr. Butch Schroyer, a veterinarian at the Animal Care Clinic, says make sure they have proper shelter.
Dogs can do very nicely in an area that has a little bit of insulation that's not much bigger than they are. They get in, they curl up, and their body heat can maintain that outdoor shelter fairly well as long as there's no draft.
In addition, it is important to remember that many chemicals used to melt ice and snow can hurt your pet's paws. Make sure to keep them away from antifreeze and other chemicals, certainly. And keeping your pets hydrated will help them get through the extreme cold snap as well.
Well, the weight of all the snow we've seen this week is too much for some awnings and sheds to handle. It's happened a few times around Rockcastle County that snow's caused a metal awning to fall at the Mount Vernon Drug. Customers quickly noticed it as they drove by the pharmacy. The building itself wasn't damaged. Pharmacy workers say first responders have been helping them out.
We haven't been able to deliver. We've delivered some of the in town, but the sheriff's department and the fire department are delivered out in the county. And the city police are taking care of the deliveries in town. So they've been very helpful in helping us make sure that all the patients are getting what they need.
Well, another awning fell at a vacant building nearby, and over at the Mount Vernon Fire Department, the roof of a shed caved in there because of the snow.
We're coming up on 5:39 on WKYT this morning. I want to remind you that if you're going to be traveling any long distances at all, it is a good idea to make sure that you have some essential items in your vehicle right now. The Farmer's Almanac says you should have a snow brush and ice scraper in your car. That's in addition to extra windshield fluid and a bag of sand to help out with traction. For your own protection, you should also keep boots, extra clothing, and a blanket in case you get stranded. A reminder for a complete list of closings and delays, and it is a long list, along with updated weather information. Just go to our website, WKYT.com.
And in other news, we are learning more about an explosion in southern Kentucky that destroyed 2 houses.
The explosion at a Corbin home last Friday also sparked a fire. Witnesses pulled Roger Ansbach from his burning home. We've gotten the 911 call that his neighbor made right after the explosion. That neighbor's house was also destroyed.
We need an ambulance too.
What's his status?
I don't know. I can't get out of my house.
Okay, but do you know?
House caved in, it caved mine in.
The Corbin Times-Tribune reports that Ansbach is still in the hospital in critical condition. Firefighters say they still have not figured out what caused that explosion. A Lexington restaurant will need to be inspected today after a fire broke out there. A Columbia Steakhouse on Richmond Road had to close early yesterday. Firefighters say someone spotted flames coming from a grease trap Wednesday afternoon. They called for help. Firefighters tell us it didn't take them long to put out the fire. They say they were able to keep most of the fire from spreading beyond a vent there.
The Lunar New Year has arrived and countries throughout Asia are celebrating. It's the year of the sheep, goat, or ram, depending on who you ask. If you want to celebrate in Lexington, Tates Creek Elementary has partnered with the UK Chinese Institute to show the community about Chinese culture. The event starts at 5:30 tonight and will showcase activities like calligraphy and holding a tea ceremony.